Welcome to Natural Selection 2. This tutorial will introduce you to basic gameplay. Other tutorials will cover more advanced topics, but this one will be enough to get you started. NS2 is a team-based multiplayer shooter that pits the human marine frontiersman against the animalistic alien Kara. Team sizes range from 4 to 12 players on each side. One player on each team plays as the commander and looks down on the battlefield from a strategy perspective. Each team starts at a random location on the map. The Marines start with a command station and the aliens a hive, each of which protect their team's commander. The goal of the game is to eliminate this primary base structure. Throughout each map you will find resource points. Commanders can place structures on these points to collect resources. Each team has a pool of team resources. The commander can spend team resources to drop structures, research upgrades and unlock new weapons, and anything else that affects the team as a whole. Each individual player has their own separate personal resource pool. You can use your personal resources to buy equipment, evolve into new lifeforms, and do anything else that affects you alone. You will also find tech points throughout each map. These are special areas where Marines can build new command stations and aliens can grow new hives. Some special tiers of upgrades can only be unlocked when your team holds more than one of these points. To learn a map and set up your controls in an offline setting, click Training, then Explore mode. Choose a map, then click Explore. This starts a single-player game with bases built and all technology unlocked. It will let you learn the map, play with different weapons, view descriptions of structures, try different classes, and even see what it's like to command, all without any enemies to interrupt you. When you're ready to play your first game, click Play and then wait for the browser to refresh. You can filter servers via the bar at the top of the browser. After selecting one, click Join. You can also click Quick Join, which will connect you to a well-populated server with a decent ping. Once you connect, you'll be in the Ready Room. The Ready Room is a place where players hang out between games. From the Ready Room, you can join a game in progress by walking through the marine or alien doors. You can also watch the game in progress by walking through a spectate door, or join a random team through the random door. Let's run through the basics of playing as a Marine. As a Marine, you spawn at an infantry portal structure. These structures are vital. Protect them. You can move with the W, A, S, and D keys. Press space to jump, left control to crouch, F for a flashlight, and hold down C for a large map. Hold W and shift simultaneously to sprint. Your health and armor are shown in the lower left and minimap in the upper left. Every time you spawn, your primary weapon will be a rifle. Left mouse to fire, right mouse to perform a rifle bash, and R to reload. Press 2 to access your secondary weapon, a pistol. It does very high damage per shot and is accurate to a great range. Press 3 to access the switch axe, which is great for destroying alien structures or being a badass when you're out of ammunition. If you are hurt or out of ammunition, you can ask your commander for health or ammo packs by pressing the X key. Your commander will be busy and may be conserving team resources, so they may not always answer your request. If you are near an armory, you can stand close to it to refill all health and ammunition at no cost to your team. At the armory, you can also buy new weapons that your commander has researched. The amount of resources you have available for purchasing weapons is displayed in the lower right of your head-up display, and when in the armory menu, the upper right of the purchase screen. When the Marine commander drops structures, Marines on the ground must build them. The structure will glow blue before construction begins. To build it, stand by it and hold the E key. All Marine structures except the command station require power. Each room has a power point which you can build by holding E. If aliens destroy this power point, the lights and structures in this room will power down and everything will stop working. To restore the power, you can rebuild it by pressing E. If you have a welder, you can repair it much faster. Now let's check out the alien side. Aliens hatch out of eggs that are generated by the hive. The hive is the glowing structure that is hanging from the ceiling. The alien commander is inside this structure, watching and directing the game from above. You can learn more about being the alien commander in a more advanced tutorial. You will always spawn as a skulk, which sees the world through its mouth. Your health and armor are displayed in the lower left and your ability energy is in the lower right. If you are wounded, you will slowly regenerate. You can also stand near a hive to heal more quickly. To move, use the W, A, S, and D keys. Unlike Marines, you're not bound to spend all your time on the floor. The skulk can run on the walls and ceilings. To do so, simply look up the wall and move forward. You can jump with the space key, move slowly and silently with the shift key, and detach yourself from a wall or ceiling with left control. Your primary attack is a bite, which is activated by left mouse. When playing as a skulk, try to keep off the floors. This will make you a much tougher target for Marines and improve your chances in combat. Also, every map has a ventilation network. These vents provide shortcuts between rooms and make great escape routes. Using these vents and your speed, you can become a deadly ambush machine. Press the B key to open the evolution menu. There are 5 alien life forms: the Skulk, Gorge, Lurk, Fade, and Onos. You can evolve into any life form at any time provided you have sufficient personal resources. Life forms for which you have insufficient resources appear red. First, click on the life form you wish to evolve into. Next, select any traits you wish to add to your life form. Throughout the game, the commander will research new traits, such as extra armor or more speed. Once you have selected your traits, click Evolve. You are vulnerable while inside your egg, so be sure to evolve in a safe place. The green goop all over the place is Infestation. This infestation grows out from cysts, which the commander can link up in chains around the map. All alien structures, except for hives, require infestation to be built. If a cyst chain is destroyed and a patch of infestation no longer connected to a hive, it will start to recede. If a structure is no longer on infestation, it will take damage and ultimately die. Time to close off and recap. Your primary goal as an alien is to destroy all marine command stations. As a marine, your goal is to kill all alien hives. In order to overcome the enemy, your team can build structures, research upgrades, evolve new traits, and acquire new weaponry. The more resource points you control, the more new toys your team will be able to afford, and the greater your edge over the enemy will be. Before you head out for your first battle, remember these tips. A lone marine is a dead marine. Stick together with other marines and look for orders from the commander. As a skulk, use the walls and vents around you to evade, flank, and surprise your enemy. Pay attention to your hive site to coordinate attacks with your teammates. NS2 is a team game. The best teams communicate constantly, and they have the most fun too. Control resource points, defend your base, listen to your commander, find the heart of the enemy threat, and destroy it.